2. Defender number 44, Daniel. Defender number 27, Dave. Midfielder number 34, Nigel. Midfielder number 6, Baggio. Midfielder number 17, Sebastian.
From StubHub Center in Carson, California, welcome to the quarterfinals of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Tonight, the LA Galaxy play host to the Seattle Sounders. Hello again, welcome. Joe Tutino here alongside broadcast partner Ralph Perez. Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope this broadcast finds you well. These teams are getting to know each other very well this month, Ralph. 2 weeks ago, these clubs, they met in Seattle, a match the Galaxy held on and won 1-0 on a goal by Robbie Keane. They meet again tonight, and then at the end of the month, back in Seattle for MLS Cup play. You've been around matchups like this. Give me your point of view when you are that familiar with the team that you're going to see that often. I mean, we don't normally see this until playoff time.
Yeah, Joe, I think one of the things that's so interesting is that, when you play someone that many times in a short period of time, you'll be familiar. But tonight, it's really, when you look at the lineups, it's a little different. Both teams will have some younger players out there, some players who haven't been playing much. And so it'll be a different look. But obviously, on the front of the jersey, it's Seattle, it's Los Angeles, a lot of pride on the line, and a chance to get to a semifinal to an Open Cup is always huge for both teams.
Galaxy have 2 U.S. Open Cups to their name, 2001, 2005, when they won the double, both the MLS Cup and the U.S. Open Cup. Seattle, 4 U.S. Open Cup titles to their name and are still looking for that Anschutz Trophy for the MLS Cup championship. This year, they're in 9th place in the Western Conference right now, but they look like they're finding their way. The Galaxy in 3rd place in the Western Conference, and they also look like they're starting to get back into the positive. We will pause now for tonight's national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, one more
The
time.
national anthem kind of saved me there, Ralph. Had a chance to sprint up the stands to get up here, but now I've caught my breath.
Well, Joe, it looks like to me, one of the things is that, this brings back a little bit of, Open Cup always brings back some memories where, you get to a stage like now, quarterfinals, in the early stages, maybe you're playing some non-MLS teams, you're playing USL teams, amateur teams, and now you're playing some MLS teams. So it's really a big match tonight. I mean, I think one of the questions always is from both coaches and very experienced coaches is, all of a sudden I think it takes on a new significance and a new meaning that these two guys are going head-to-head on this one. And really, I think, you know, you put aside the Major League Soccer schedule because this is a whole totally separate entity.
Let's bring you tonight's starting lineups. First off for the visiting club, the Seattle Sounders. Tyler Miller is the goalkeeper for Seattle tonight. His defenders are Dylan Remick, Tony Alfaro, Zach Scott, who's the captain of this club tonight, and O'Neal Fisher. That's the back line. In midfield, they'll go at 3. Zach Mathers, Nathan Sturgis, who started his career with the Galaxy, Michael Farfan. At the forward position, 3 up top, Olex Anderson, Aaron Kovar, and Hercules Gomez, another former Galaxy on this roster. For the Galaxy in goals, Clement Diop. His defenders on the right side is Rafa Garcia with Leonardo and Daniel Steres as the center backs. David Romney will play on the left side. At midfield, it'll be Nigel de Jong, Baggio Husidic, Sebastian Lletget, Mike McGee, who wears the captain's armband for the Galaxy tonight, and Emmanuel Boateng, the lone striker, is Alan Gordon. Although I think McGee will be playing underneath Gordon, no?
I think so. I think for sure that, you know, the way the Galaxy will set up tonight, it'll be Gordon as obviously is the high guy, the guy to stretch the attack, target type of player. That's where he's suited and most comfortable playing.
Galaxy head coach is Bruce Arena. The head coach of the Seattle Sounders is Siggy Schmidt. Sounders have played well. They're having a hard time finding the back of the net, though. That's been their problem. Galaxy kind of lost their rhythm for a bit. You know, they've been a possession team over the last few years, and over the last month or so, that part of their game has gone away, and I think that's something they're looking to get back.
Well,
knocking the ball around, making teams chase a bit.
No, I agree, and I think that one of the challenges that what you're always trying to tweak and work into your team is, can you, since the Galaxy have gone with really 2 guys deep, it has changed the ability to push into the middle third and into the attacking third to be a more possession-oriented team. But I think it's a work in progress.
Our contest underway. Seattle with the ball off the kickoff. It'll come back defensively. Collected there by Alfaro. Back to his goalkeeper, Miller. Alfaro. He'll knock it long into the Galaxy penalty area. This will be collected by Diop. Diop, the normal #1 goalkeeper for Galaxy 2. He's played well so far this season. Garcia, back to Steres. He'll knock this ahead, looking for Alan Gordon. Big forward tries to get on the end of it. He can't. It'll be a throw-in for Seattle. The question is, do we go a full 90 minutes here with Alan tonight? What do you expect from him?
Well, I think, they're going to squeeze as many minutes as they can out of them and try to get him on some minutes because he can use it.
Here's Lletget. Top of the box it comes McGee. He'll play it back. De Jong. He'll return to service after serving a second game suspension for his red card. He'll be back with the Galaxy when they go on the road at the Portland Timbers. A bad giveaway here from Husidic. And Seattle will get some numbers forward on the right side. Boateng getting back to help out a bit. Farfan comes back out. Sturgis will play forward. Good work this time by Husidic defensively to clear it away. Zach Scott knocks this one into the Galaxy defense. Again, Boateng on the second ball, back to Leonardo. And cleared the length of the field. Remick dispossessed by Lletget. This looks good for the Galaxy. Lletget plays it through over the top of Mike McGee. Wanted that one played to his feet as he made the run to the near post. Seattle's able to clear this one out. Sturgis. Time and space for him as he'll walk it into midfield. It'll go right side. All the way back to Zach Scott. Thought he played well in the MLS match when we were up in Seattle. Scott.
Yes, he did. And, he's up there in age, but he's still hanging in there. And credit him.
Good work here by Garcia, getting it back for the Galaxy. Husidic Back in for Rafa. He'll knock it back. Here's Mike McGee. Plays it across the top of the area. Emma Boateng. Boateng onto his right foot. Fires in! Just wide of the near post. Good build-up there off the takeaway for the Galaxy. Boateng just wide for a goal kick.
No, it was a good ball, and him coming late into the box was a good opportunity. He got inside. Unfortunate. And one previous to that, though, I would have liked to see Lletget try to find one or the other, either the near post guy low or the other ball to the far side, not finding anyone. That's been a little bit of a problem for the Galaxy of late, not making that ball find the right guy at the right time.
That final pass, huh?
Yeah, you know, and it's a difficult one, no question.
O'Neal Fisher able to play this one forward. It's turned back into the Seattle defense. Zach Scott getting back. It'll be a throw for LA. Romney. Husidic back out. David Romney. He's played that left back position for the first side, replacing the injured Ashley Cole. Not bad giveaway here, Leonardo. Good opportunity for Seattle, and the Sounders have taken a 1-0 lead as Michael Farfan with the breakaway goal on a massive mistake by Leo in his own defense.
Well, Joe, those are the kind of ones that, you know, I saw the other night with, in a sense, with Philadelphia, the center back giving the ball away and the opportunities. You can't give those kind of chances this early in the game. Leonardo really, you know, the one guy that there is the most experienced out of that back four. I mean, when you really look at it, and that's a bad one. And now the Galaxy are going to have to dig themselves out of this hole so early, down 1-0.
5 minutes in, Michael Farfan unassisted. 1-0 Seattle. Steres. Back to his keeper, Diop. This will be knocked away by Remick. Sturges this time settles for the Sounders. Able to play it forward. He'll find Anderson onto the left side. Remick sending long again into the Galaxy defense, looking for Hercules Gomez. Leonardo defending there. He's able to clear it away. Emma Boateng here now for LA. Plays this one too long for Mike McGee. Good idea, but too much on that one. Here's Remick for Seattle. Farfan off the defender, and Garcia and out of play. Throw it.
And we were talking to the gentleman from Seattle about Farfan. This is like his first opportunity to play all year.
Left the league for a while, did he not?
Correct. He was, I think, down in the USL for somebody. I can't recall who right at this moment.
Here's Leonardo. Finding Gordon, he'll settle for a moment. McGee back for Lletget, behind him and out of play. So the Galaxy not quite on track yet. Farfan to Hercules. He'll knock it forward. Anderson from behind on Garcia. That's a foul and a free kick for the Galaxy. Our referee for tonight's match is Alex Chilowitz. His assistants are Ian Anderson and Cameron Blanchard. The fourth official is Michael Radchuk. Diop. Collected by Seattle. Defensively, it'll come. Played onto the left side. Remick. Playing long, trying to find Hercules. Diop well off his line. He'll collect it. Corner of his area. Clement Diop very comfortable patrolling the top and the corners of his penalty area. In fact, I would say he's gotten more conservative this year than he has in the past.
No, I agree, and I think one of the things that I'm seeing right now, though, that you know, again, here it is, the Galaxy not getting a hold of the ball, really trying to get their game in order here a little bit at home and trying to get their rhythm.
Here's Remick into the near corner, shielded there by Steres, and a goal kick here. So the Galaxy down 1-0. We're 8 minutes into this contest. The goal by Farfan, unassisted on the mistake by Leonardo. By the brief replay we saw, it looked like Leo's head was down when he was making his pass, not realizing that he had a defender on him, or at least in the area.
It's still not excusable, Joe. A player of his experience has got to be aware of that one. Really a costly mistake for the Galaxy.
Romney trying to chase this one down under some pressure from Kovar. He'll get the throw in out of it. This one intended for Hercules. He cannot get on the end of it. Galaxy wanted offside. Either way, it's a throw here for LA. Good to see Hercules Gomez back in this league.
Yeah, he's happy to be back. I've spoken with him, and he's thrilled to be back in the league, and he's found a home in Seattle there for the time being.
Some good commentary for Copa America as well. Lletget. Here's Steres. De Jong. As Rafa Garcia had to change his jersey. This is dumped into the Seattle defense along the near side here. Collected by Remick. Actually, I should say Tony Alfaro earns himself a goal kick out of this. Miller with the restart. They've added some stands to this facility for this particular game. On the far side, temporary stands. It's all full on the near side as well, so a good crowd on hand for this U.S. Open Cup quarterfinal. Anderson dispossessed there by Leonardo. He'll find Vucinic. Knocking it forward, looking for Mike McGee. Brings it down well. Onto the right side. Lletget, the one-time cross back towards the spot. Scott is there to clear it away. Nigel de Jong called for the foul here as he nudges Michael Farfan.
Again, there's Sebastian getting a nice ball in to play wide. Just needs to find those guys in the box, and he's doing his best right at this moment, but he's got to pick those guys out and really sort that pass out to be more dangerous.
You want to see him go to goal into the penalty area to draw some defenders his way?
Yeah, I think he could have gone deeper with that one as well and let the play develop a little more with the runs and try to get into better attacking spaces.
Because it looked like Zach Scott was just camping out at the penalty spot waiting for the cross. Farfan able to play this into the Galaxy defense, but right to Leonardo. Here's Romney. Boateng trying to bring this one over his shoulder and out. This will be a throw-in for Seattle. Hey, the stars aligned during the summer of soccer. Be there to witness star-studded performances from Paris Saint-Germain, your LA Galaxy, Liverpool, Arsenal, Leicester City, and Chelsea with the Summer of Soccer 4-match plan. Here come the Galaxy on the attack. It'll be knocked out Vucinic. Tickets available, $74 at LAGalaxy.com. Baggio lets this one go for Lletget. He'll play to the far side. Boateng sending towards goal off the defender. Headed down there by Alan Gordon. Saved off the line, and Miller able to pick it up. Looked like that was going to find the touch line or the end line in a corner kick, but Gordo able to get on the end of it and make it a dangerous play in front of goal.
Yeah, it was an opportunity there, just a half opportunity, but he kept it alive on the back post, and then almost acidic wanted to try to get a second chance at it. But again, Seattle did a good job of snuffing that play out. You know, as we get a chance to see the replay, Boateng's ball was blocked a little bit on the cross, and it was covered by the defender who was there at the near post.
Alfaro did a good job protecting that post. Here's Garcia now for the Galaxy. He'll whip one into the area, again cleared away. Lletget. Watch there by Sturgis. Second stint, I believe, for Sturgis with Seattle.
Yes.
My memory serves me right.
You're right. Definitely is his second stint. He's been around the league. He's bounced around to about 3 or 4 clubs since the Galaxy drafted him way back when.
Here's Vucinic. He'll find Lletget right in front of the Galaxy bench. In tight quarters, he'll get it back from Baggio. Lletget still on possession, knocks this one wide. Here's Rafa Garcia playing it through just over the top of Mike McGee. It'll be cleared out. Anderson. Good job by Bajo Husidic there. Using his body to shield Anderson off the ball. He'll get it back here from Lletget. Back in towards center. Gordo. Sending Nigel de Jong back into his defense. The Galaxy will have to restart. It'll wheel around. Left side, Romney. Boateng. Back to the big defender. Here's Emma now on the left side, playing it through, looking for Mike McGee. He didn't get enough on that pass. Alfaro is there, able to clear it out, as it almost got through, but a corner kick here for the Galaxy.
Yeah, it was a good little combination on the flank to spring Boateng. He gets there, and he sees that Mike is there, but he just couldn't get it to the right pass inside there to Mike, because Mike was open. See what the Galaxy can do with this corner kick coming up right now.
First corner of the night for the Galaxy, trailing 1-0 here in the 14th minute. McGee, a right-footed ball that should bend in towards goal. A referee stops things for a moment. And almost jostling inside the area. Here's McGee. Plays it short. Leo can't get on the end of it. It's cleared back out. McGee again dumps it in on the one-time ball. Gordo can't settle. Leonardo sends it towards goal, but this will be cleared away. Here's the counter back the other way for Seattle. Galaxy do have numbers back, though. Hercules on that right side, cleared out of play. Throw in. Fisher. Back to Scott. And Miller. So the Sounders on top 1-0. This allows Siggy Schmidt's side to play more defensive now, right? Protect this a bit. The Galaxy should have a lot of possession. And this one's given away by Farfan, and Boateng returned the service. Back onto the right side. Fisher pushing forward. He's got some real estate in front of him, playing top of the area. This looks dangerous. It'll go back out. Farfan. He's got some help on the left side. He'll find Remick. Watch there by Steres. Remick with the cross. Backside. This is a foul in the area and a free kick for the Galaxy as Romney is brought down. One nothing in favor of the Seattle Sounders, 16th minute. With Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino, glad to have you aboard here tonight. Warm day, but a nice night for the game.
Oh, the weather's beautiful for the playing tonight.
Steres will watch this one go out for a throw, Galaxy. Now Rafa Garcia is told to go back a little bit. Gordon. He'll get the foul. Good work there by Alan Gordon, but I think if you're the Galaxy, you want to see him up high, more near Mike McGee, no?
Yeah, you do. But I think one of the things is that I think they got a nice little combination up there, those two working tonight.
This long ball into the area. Gordo can't get on the second ball. Boateng will bring it down, knocks it back towards the spot. McGee can't send it towards goal. Husidic will send it back post. Score! Alan Gordon! He is onside, according to our linesman, and we are tied at a goal apiece in the 17th minute.
Well, it was a heck of a shot that turns into a shot pass, and Gordon at the right place, right time, really buries it where there's no chance. So I mean, it was an interesting situation, though, how the Galaxy built this up a little bit, Joe, and how they kept it going here a little bit. A nice little layoff ball back, and then it was just a first-time shot by Siggy, and then it deflects a little bit and comes right to him inside there. And from 6 yards out, I don't think Gordon's going to miss that one.
And looking at the replay, Tony Alfaro kept him onside, so a correct non-call by the officials here. We are tied at a goal apiece. Play continues. Zach Scott. He'll find Nate Sturgis. Dumps it long, intended for Hercules. He is offside. And possession to the Galaxy.
Well, that's a good goal and an important one, because now, you know, going this early in answering the call, it gets you back a little bit less, you know, under pressure, you know, and that helps as far as, you know, your building and your playing.
Gordo wants the foul. He's not going to get it. Our referee says play on. And now play has been stopped. Gordon kind of motioning towards his neck area. Kurt Andrews, the Galaxy trainer, will come on to take a look.
Well, I think one of the things that, you know, you get from Alan Gordon is really a good effort and a sincere and really works hard on trying to get goals, and it's good for him tonight to get one.
This is LA, the city of champions. First to 5, second to none. Be there when Steven Gerrard, Giovanni Dos Santos, and your LA Galaxy take on the New York Red Bulls August the 7th at 6:30 in a match presented by Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Tickets are available at lagalaxy.com. Sunday night, 6:30 start. Next home game for the Galaxy. On the road this Saturday at Portland. On the road the following Sunday back at Seattle. Alan Gordon looks like he's going to be okay. Our referee allows for the drop ball. Herc play it long into the Galaxy defense. Diop will collect. Leonardo. De Jong checking back. Under some pressure from Hercules Gomez. It'll come near side. Steres. Diop. Again, near side Steres. The Galaxy have a hard time building out of the back here. De Jong will have to chase this one down. He's able to keep it alive. Leonardo onto the left side. Romney, he'll find some space in the midfield. He's got Boateng if he wants him on the wing. Able to play it ahead to Boateng, but I think that was a couple of steps too late, no?
Yeah, and the way they build out of the back there, that one you kind of held your breath a little bit,
yep.
But they got out.
Steres will go near side. Rafa Garcia. He'll get away from his defender, Anderson. He'll find Alan Gordon, the goal scorer here for LA. Lletget. Back to Gordo. Wide it goes to Rafa Garcia. Lletget one more time. Vucinic tried to return it in tight corners. He'll get it back. And he'll earn the throw-in out of it. Here's Lletget. Nice ball here for Rafa Garcia. His cross towards the spot, looking for Gordon. Good defensive play by Alfaro that time. Gordo had a clear look if it gets through. Boateng. Watched by Fisher. Boateng's cross. That's a good ball again. Another clearance by Alfaro. On a line that time. Good cross.
Excellent cross, his driven ball, and good work taking him on. I love that. And Boateng did a good job there.
Here's Zach Mathers down the middle of the park for Seattle on the counterattack. Turns around Steres. Again he does. And another shot towards goal. It's saved by Diop. He had Daniel Steres going left, right, turning around to 360 and got a good shot towards goal. Diop had to go down and make a save.
It's good movement there by Zach Mathers and really covered that ground and that space fast.
It'll be a foul against Zach Scott over the top of Alan Gordon that time. As soon as those arms went out onto his back, it was an easy call for the official. Free kick here for the Galaxy. Vucinic. He's got Garcia near side. He'll play it to him. Back in for, nope, not De Jong. Back out it goes. Steres. Hercules Gomez was hoping it would go back in towards center. Anticipating the play. Mike McGee. Certainly not full sides for either club, but there's some firepower on the bench for both managers here tonight. So if needed, they'll be called upon.
And I think you might see that because both guys want to win this game, so they're gonna have those guys come in the game at the right moment, right time.
Good work here by Boateng and Romney for the Galaxy. Romney, I should say Boateng, he thought he got the foul, noses the referee. We continue. O'Neal Fisher. Hercules taking off the ball. The loose ball collected by Gordon, squares it over. Lletget, right-footed ball to the back post, and just wide. Good attempt there by Sebastian Lletget, though.
Excellent one, and it didn't miss by much, but you know, again, good interception. There's been a few turnovers by Seattle that the Galaxy haven't capitalized on, and that's the second time they've really kind of gotten that turnover and get something out of it. So they'll keep looking for those chances when they get those opportunities.
Tyler Miller will take the goal kick here for Seattle. So get through two defenders for the Galaxy. Gomez to the near side. Anderson could have done better with that one-time ball, returning it to Hercules. It'll turn out to be a throw-in here for the Galaxy. This one for Gordon. Plays in McGee. Back for De Jong. Intercepted by Farfan. He's able to play it back. This one lobbed long into the Galaxy defense and into the penalty area, intended for Hercules Gomez. Diop with the clearance now. Romney. Searching ball there that goes back into the Galaxy defense one more time. Here's De Jong. Not enough touches for Nigel yet. What do you think?
No, not yet, but I think the ball's getting to the guys forward, and that's good.
Here's Lletget. Working on his defender and Remick. Lletget on his right foot. The cross blocked by Remick into the near corner. They'll battle. Lletget wants to get the corner kick out of it, and he does. Corner kick here for the Galaxy, their second one of the evening.
And Sebastian's looking good tonight. I mean, I think this is an important game for a guy like him. You know, getting some minutes,
I agree.
Playing, you know, doing what he can do. Same with Boateng. These are two guys that are really, you know, interested in this game as far as showing the coaching staff that, hey, I can help and I can be, you know, something that will be a legitimate choice down the road if needed. So I think that this is, you know, exciting to see the way both of these guys have played this first half.
Here's Boateng on this corner. Again, we'll keep the goalkeeper on his line. Plays at the top of the six. Deflected out. De Jong dumps it towards the backside again. Romney to keep it alive, but a foul is Romney. Again, over the top of Nate Sturgis. That's a foul as he held them down. And a free kick.
Well, those are easy ones to call, Joe, when you use the player as a booster to get yourself up and over. If he kept his arms off him, I think he still could have won that ball without committing the foul.
I agree with you. He should win a ball in the air over Nate Sturgis. Not that Nate is a bad player, but Romney's a bigger player, much bigger player. Defenders used to getting the balls in the air.
No, you're right, and it's just one of those things that happens at times. But you know, the Galaxy right now at least have climbed themselves back into this game, and you know, I think it's kind of evened out now, really, in the sense that it's, you know, the Galaxy have found their ability to find some of those midfield players that they need to find.
Foul against the Galaxy here. Rafa Garcia called. Good restart opportunity here for Seattle. Mathers. Boateng will slow it down a bit. They'll walk off the 10 yards. Everybody else will line up at the top of the 18. After surrendering that goal, the Galaxy have done better in possession.
No, I agree with you, and they've done a better job.
Mathers towards the spot. The header on goal to the near post, off the post and out. And the Galaxy are fortunate that time, although offside was called on the service. Would not have counted nonetheless.
Good ball, though, and you know, clearly unmarked, which isn't a good thing. But offside was a huge call. The Galaxy really avoided that situation. But as we see the replay, I guess, you know, as soon as that ball was played, there was a couple guys off. Back to live action, Lletget. Back to Husidic. It'll come near side.
Garcia able to get on the end of it eventually. Here's Usidic. Back out. Leonardo. He'll take up the space and then wheel it around left side. Romney. Boateng working on Fisher. He'll get the foul and a free kick being held onto there. It's a silly foul to give up if you're Aaron Kovar.
Yes, and Boateng is off to a good start tonight, and I think he's going to make it tough for Kovar on that side because he's working hard and he's doing some good things on the ball with his own individual flair and skill.
Good restart opportunity here for LA. Mike McGee. He's got Leo in the middle of the box. Gordo was there as well. McGee plays it through. Cleared away. Kept alive to Boateng. And here his one-time shot will skip to the far side and out of play. Goal kick here.
Well, one of the things that we're being privileged tonight by where we are, proximity to the supporters groups, how hard these groups work in the course of a game and cheering and staying on their feet and singing and chanting and all the time. Got to give them a little kudos tonight.
One to our left and one to our right, and the originals are down below. The Galaxians down in front. Farfan finding Hercules Gomez here. Gomez onto his right foot. He'll have a go at goal and right on the goalkeeper Diop. Here's Leonardo. Back to Diop once again. It's a little too slow. And Diop almost dispossessed there. A little too cute, that close to goal.
Yeah, I understand he felt it was not a big thing. Felt pretty good about that, but that's not what you're really looking to have your goalkeeper have to do to build out of the back.
No. Because it worked this time and it's not going to work next time. And you'll deposit the ball in the back of the net.
Well, the Galaxy have already paid costly for one mistake. You surely don't want to make that second one.
Quick restart here. Sturges looking for Anderson. He's chopped down by Leonardo, and here comes the yellow card to Leo.
Well, Anderson showed his pace there, his explosiveness, and I think in Leo's situation, he was gauging his tackle to be at that area, and then all of a sudden the acceleration just mistimed it, misplaced it, and committed an easy foul to now give Seattle a good opportunity here.
And looking at the replay, the Galaxy players huddling around the referee, complaining on the quick restart there by Seattle that led to Leonardo's yellow card. Referee never blew the whistle, he allowed it to go. And you can do that. Dangerous restart here for the Sounders. Two-man wall set up to protect that near post. It'll go back in towards the top of the six. Nice job by Nigel de Jong clearing this one away.
Nigel has an ability, and that's something you can't coach, just his position of play to read the cross and get himself into good positions when he's doing his job defensively.
There's a ball into the area, deflected by Leo. De Jong, should say Garcia, brings it down, then cleared out by De Jong, and here comes Lletget. Being chased down by Remick. Lletget still on possession. And a foul called against Zach Scott. Actually, no. The foul is called against Remick. Grabbing on the hold there, and a free kick here for the Galaxy as Remick picks up a yellow card.
Again, Sebastian looking good on the dribble, coming out with pace. And, one of those things where, he got fouled, and then he actually got fouled again when he went down. Unfortunately, as we watch the replay here, he gets hit here, he gets back up, and then whack, he gets hit again.
Free kick here for the Galaxy. De Jong will take it. De Jong towards the backside of the 6. Knocked back in front. The opportunity there for Leonardo. Good defensive play for the Seattle defense. Able to clear that away. Spray it back to the right side. Too much for Gordo. And out for a goal kick. Hey, see the future of your LA Galaxy when Jose Villarreal. As we look at this replay.
Nice ball to keep it alive on the back post and cut it across, but just unfortunate again. Good save by Seattle.
LA Galaxy 2 versus Portland Timbers 2. That's on Saturday, August 6th at 7:30. Tickets available right now at lagalaxy.com. One-one here with Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino. 34th minute coming to you from Stump Up Center, the track and field stadium tonight. Quarterfinals of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Here's Remick on the near side. Watched by Lletget. Anderson. His ball into the area, cleared out by Steres. Gordon won't get the foul here against Alfaro. Scott back to his keeper. Boateng will pick up the loose ball. The Galaxy able to get some numbers forward. This ball ahead for Gordon. He's onside. He'll turn it back towards the middle of the box, that is, and cleared away. McGee. Romney. Knocked down by Alfaro. It'll come near side. Anderson. His pass intercepted by Steres. Galaxy have some opportunities here right now. Seattle's having a tough time. And they're not taking advantage of it. The Galaxy, that is. Garcia able to get it up the wing. Steres now. He'll take up the space, take it into the area, trying to find McGee. His attempted heel. Didn't get enough of it or didn't get any of it as it goes out of play.
Well, one of the things is between the back four, they're doing a good job of stepping in the balls to the strikers from Seattle, winning it, pushing forward, keeping the pressure on them. And there was a good opportunity again that was just lost there on that quality there chance, because I thought Mike was going to get it, but it kind of got away from him on that pass. You know, as we see the replay here in our booth. You know, he just a little bit behind them. You know, it's tough to, you know, get a back heel on that one when you're committed that much to the near post.
Galaxy with possession. Come back to Leonardo. Ralph, to me, that should have been a simple pass out towards the near side to Rafa Garcia. He got closed down by Herculez Gomez, and now the Galaxy having some issues with it. Here's Romney. Fisher back to his goalkeeper, Miller. Am I mistaken there?
No, I think, you know, that's what you really want to do. You want to try to get things done quickly out of the back and cleanly, and no chance of, you know, a loss of possession.
Either that or make a move quickly to go to the left side, forcing the defender to actually be defensive in this case as opposed to quartering off the part of the field.
No, you're right. And I think that's something that I'm sure will be addressed.
Good work here by Husidic. No foul against Baggio. And possession back to the Seattle Sounders. Not in their rave green tonight. They're blue on blue. Light blue to dark blue jerseys. That's the Sounders colors I remember as a kid.
Yes, those.
Although the tops were light blue back then too. Right?
Yeah, those were some time ago, Joe.
Farfan finds Herculez Gomez, does well to bring it down. Nice job by Diop coming down and out of that area to pick it up. I think he may have taken a knock. Now Diop not afraid to come off his line. Did a good job in that regard, had to on that one.
Yeah, that was very close. I mean, that When there you had Hercules bearing down. He had to come. He had to get the ball and really do a good job there of being brave and putting his body right in that way to get that ball, and he did.
Here's Garcia near side. He cleared out. The ball was intended for Gordon. Throw for the Galaxy here. Lletget. Vucinic. Steres will knock it ahead. Looking for Gordon one more time. Good defensive play by Alfaro on the first ball, but Gordo able to keep possession here for LA. Vucinic. Gordon. Too direct, and it goes right to the keeper, Miller.
Yeah, you know, again, he thought Mike was going to go. Mike decided he was just going to hold into that space where he was, and they lost the ball too easily on that one.
Leonardo, he'll battle with Hercules. Able to play it back, Romney. And Romney will get the throw out of this. Again, good work by Hercules Gomez, checking high, creating problems for the Galaxy defenders. Keeps on working hard, forces them to make quick decisions. So far, it's worked out, although Galaxy did give up a goal with Farfan intercepting a bad ball early on. Zach Scott here for Seattle. He's able to dodge Gordon. Here's Farfan, able to play back. Onto the wing it'll go. Fisher pushing forward. Can he turn the corner? He can't. It'll go over the end line for a goal kick here, Galaxy. Quickly taken. Here's Lletget. Vucinic now. Under some pressure. Lletget one more time. Back it'll go. Reset here with Steres. They'll try the left side this time. Leonardo. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Leonardo. Diop. Alfaro with a good move defensively. So come back to the keeper one more time. Again, Diop forward. And all the way back to the keeper. Approaching halftime in a hurry here. Entertaining first half. Not bad for the home team, and I think if you're Seattle, you're okay with this score right now. Certainly you'd like to be up 1-0, but
yeah, I think, you know, one coach is saying, hey, we were down a goal, we equalized, we're okay. The other coach is saying, hey, we jumped on top, but we conceded one, but we're still okay as well. I mean, so I think, you know, both guys realize that, hey, this game has the potential to be one of those that might be overtime. It could be PKs. I mean, you got to get a winner tonight, so there's a lot at stake here tonight.
We've seen PKs in earlier matches tonight. And we'll get you those scores here in a moment. New England defeating Philadelphia 4-2 from the spot this evening. Chicago over Fort Lauderdale 3-0. Dallas held on for a 1-0 win against Houston. And of course here 1-1 as we approach halftime. Here's Zach Mathers. Anderson. Remick. The one-time ball towards the back post. Romney is there to clear it out. Corner kick here for Seattle. Hey, play where the pros play. Join the LA Galaxy Fantasy Soccer Camp this October and receive one-on-one coaching, a personalized full kit, catered lunch, and much more. Visit LAGalaxy.com/live the dream to register. That's LAGalaxy.com/live the dream.
Well, Philadelphia had a good run to get into finals, you know, and their streak got snapped. for the Open Cup.
Corner kick taken into the area, knocked away. Dangerous ball, though, still in the box. Lletget able to clean it up. Fisher finds Farfan here. Ball in for Hercules, just beyond his step. Stayed onside there. Nigel de Jong, I believe, kept him on. Here's Steres. He'll find Lletget. Watch there by Sturgis and Remick. Husidic this time on the trailer. Ahead it goes for Boateng. And it'll be cleared away. Good work here by Rafa Garcia. No, foul. I thought Rafa might have jumped the play there, but
no, the ref saw it differently.
yeah.
Maybe felt he got a little piece of him. But again, Rafa's had a good game tonight, which is good for him, you know.
Sturgis will keep this alive. Back onto the wing, the attempted cross into the area, knocked out by Garcia. Lletget waiting on this ball. Kept alive for Remick. He'll play it through. Romney can't clear the 18. And Seattle earns themselves a corner kick.
Well, again, there the Galaxy defending was good, but again, giving opportunities for to keep this ball alive, and Seattle does a good job to draw the corner kick and get one here.
Right in front of halftime. Good set play opportunity. This one cleared out by Lletget. Boateng can't clear the defense. Farfan does a good job to help keep possession. It'll come to the spot here. Husidic, McGee, and the Galaxy living dangerously. Mathers, I should say, lays this one off. Another ball towards goal, over the top and out of play.
That was a little too cute for my liking, you know,
Farfan
trying to
had
build
another,
those balls out of the box in that tight of space. You know, you just, with injury time, just get it out. Don't give them a chance to get another shot on goal.
Yeah, Farfan had another good look from just outside the 18. In added time, we were given 1 minute of added time. Diop. Mathers able to get it back to Remick. He'll dump it long into the Galaxy defense. It finds the touch line for a throw-in, and that should about do it here for the first 45 minutes. Our referee will point to midfield, and 45 minutes are down. These teams will go to the locker room. Tied at a goal apiece. Michael Farfan for Seattle opening the scoring. Alan Gordon coming back to level things off at 1-1, Ralph.
Yeah, and I think, it was a good comeback, because I think the Galaxy really found themselves behind so early in the game. It can be a little unsettling, but I think they worked their way back and they got themselves in, and they got a huge goal by Gordon to equalize. So now you're looking at 1-1.5, and now it's just about really trying to get your game in order here. And as you said earlier, both coaches have some players that, obviously they could bring in to help the cause offensively. You got Zardes on the bench, just like they do. They have Jordan Morris on the bench. So there's some players there that, Giovanni Dos Santos. So we'll see what happens.
Galaxy 1, Seattle Sounders 1 at the break. Welcome back, StubHub Center. Halftime here. Galaxy 1, Seattle Sounders 1 at the break. quarterfinals of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Ralph, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first 45 minutes. It was action-packed, believe it or not.
Yeah, it was, Joe, and I think one of the things that was early in the game was that this chance here we're looking at here with Boateng getting it wide, cutting inside, getting the shot, and just wide of the post. Here's the play that it was really shocking that, you know, he's trying to play straight into the play and it intercepted easy by Farfan, and then a nice little chip over the up for probably one of the easier goals he's scored in his career, Farfan. Another ball played wide, and again, you know, ball played in, deflected, and Gordon trying to get it on, but again, the defender's there to clear it and save it and put a chance. But I think this one here was the one that I really thought was a hard shot. Finds him and splits all of the Seattle defense and catches Gordon right on top of the box and 6-yard box, and he just buries it. And that was massive for the Galaxy to get that one, to really get back, equalize the game.
And from there, I thought the Galaxy were able to get the momentum back in the match for the next 20 minutes or so. But Seattle gained a little confidence right in front of the halftime whistle to put the Galaxy under some pressure. We've mentioned it a couple times. I think the Galaxy are a bit slow building out of the back, allowing for those forwards to press them more than they should.
Well, they've got to realize, and I mean, I'm sure they talked about it, is that, you know, with Seattle having 3 guys high, that makes it harder on your back four. You know, that you're gonna have more pressure on you. So you got to be quicker with your ball movement, and you got to also find, you know, those midfield players right away, because I think that's the key there, you know, so that you don't get closed down with pressure on the ball.
Seattle not necessarily using the wings at that much. We have seen Anderson on the left side a bit getting forward, or Remick overlapping on the left side, but for the most part they've been direct, trying to find Herculez Gomez over the top.
Yeah, and I think right now what Bruce is probably addressing to the team really is that we're doing fine. We just got to be a little better on the final pass. You know, we've gotten Boateng, we've gotten Sebastian, and even Rafa one time, and you know, and Romney as far as getting forward and having opportunities to put balls in the box. So we just got to have a better division of the real estate, getting players in there, meaning McGee, obviously Alan Gordon, to get into either one into the near, one into the far zone, and trying to find them, because I think there's been some good opportunities on that so far in that first 45.
And we talked about Nigel de Jong not getting too many touches, but you also said, hey, you really don't need to right now, because they're able to get forward and get into beyond that first tier line of defense.
No, you're right, and I think part of one of the things is that, you know, Baggio is being given the green light to go more into the attack, getting closer to the strikers and the outside midfielders. So I think Nigel's job tonight is pretty defined. You know, you make sure you stay connected with the back four so that we have that hole that Seattle would want to have, a hole, meaning in front of the back four, and he's plugging that well so far tonight. Michael
Farfan scored in the 5th minute. Alan Gordon answering in the 17th. Galaxy 1, Seattle Sounders 1. More of halftime continues after these words.
The stars align during the summer of soccer. Be there to witness star-studded performances from Paris Saint-Germain, your LA Galaxy, Liverpool, Arsenal, Leicester City, and Chelsea, with the Summer of Soccer 4-match plan starting as low as $74 per match. For more information, visit lagalaxy.com/summer. All right, Galaxy fans, it's almost time for the second half, and we're ready to pump up that energy. Get out of your seats and make some noise, because it's time for the Galaxy Star Squad T-shirt toss.
We welcome you back, StubHub Center, for the start of the second half of this match. Quarterfinal action of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. The Galaxy and the Seattle Sounders tied at 1. All right, Coach, what do you want to see here from this Galaxy team? First 15 minutes.
Well, I think you just want to pick up where you left off, so from a standpoint of, the way that things went, I think that you want to just try to get the ball wide, keep getting as many chances as you can with Boateng getting wide, getting as many times as Lletget getting wide, because I think you're going to keep getting those chances that way, and I think that's the key for them. Defensively, I think, just being solid as they have been, and when you really look at it, the goal they conceded was clearly a turnover by themselves, so that forced a goal. But I think overall, I think Bruce is saying, hey guys, we just got to be sharper, cleaner with the ball, and I think we can manage this game.
Well, if anybody knows Siggy Schmidt, it's you, spending so much time that you have with him in his Galaxy days. What do you think he told his club at the half?
Well, I think one of the things he's saying is that, okay, hey, we got to do a better job of putting better pressure on the outside players in the midfield. Secondly, I think what we got to do is, we've got to be a little less pumping balls, but let's try to build a little more and see if we can turn some corners. We've got a few options on the left side. Let's see if we can bring the right side, and let's see if we can, I'm sure he probably talked specifically, to his outside back on the right side there, Fisher, saying, hey, with your pace and speed, you got to come forward more. You got to look for your chances to get into the attack to help us.
And he did that.
Boateng go back and defend.
He did that in the first 20 minutes or so, then he fell off.
Yeah, he did, and I think, again, those are youth. He's got to step it up. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here in this first 15, which team responds to their coaches.
Mike McGee standing over the ball at center alongside Alan Gordon. As we wait for the final few seconds to tick off the clock here at StubHub Center to get our second half underway. We're told a crowd of about 4,000 on hand for this one.
Well, it was interesting, we got here early, obviously, and, the one side that brought bleachers on the opposite side of our press box. And obviously early, no one wanted to sit over there because the sun was still up. But, it filled in nicely, so that other side was definitely necessary tonight for the anticipated crowd that they were hoping to get here. And, it's the best crowd I think we've had here to do a soccer game in this specific track and field stadium.
We are ready to go here for the second half. Both teams, as Ralph mentioned at the break, have some firepower on the bench if needed. And it looks like both coaches will be calling upon those guys at some point here in the second half. Our second half is underway. The Galaxy with the ball off the kickoff. It'll come back to De Jong, who sprays it right side. Steres now with the long ball into the defense and cleared out. Leonardo. He'll knock it back. Romney. Boateng one time in and forward. And this will come back to the goalkeeper, Miller. Galaxy will get the throw. Gordon. He's got Lletget. Tries to play it through, hits off a couple of defenders and does find the end line. Corner kick for the Galaxy. What'd you think of Sebastian's first 45 minutes?
I think, it was good for him. Build some confidence because of late, he lost his starting spot. He's been coming on. Then he's had a couple of games he's been not coming into matches. So I thought he did all right.
Boateng with the corner kick, playing it towards the top of the 6. Good work by Miller coming off his line. Quickly, this one goes to Anderson. He'll play left side. They try to switch it over towards the near side. Intended for Aaron Kovar. It'll be cleared away. De Jong. He'll find Lletget. Boateng one more time. Remick defending there. So is Mathers. Again, Boateng. Good ball here for McGee. McGee will try to whip it back towards goal and find the end line and a goal kick here. Good idea by Mike. But really, 18 yards, 20 yards away from goal, turning and playing it towards the back post.
Well, I think he, just tried something, but obviously it didn't work. But, again, it was good ball movement and to find them though, and that's in a positive.
Anderson taking off the ball. Husidic will have possession for LA all the way back to Diop. Steres. This one for Lletget. And his ball intended for Garcia finds the touchline. Throw it. Mathers. He'll switch on the near side. Kovar can't get on the end of it. Romney able to clear it. Boateng there to help him out. It's a bit better. Getting back into midfield in a hurry. McGee trying to feed it through for Boateng. Cleared back out. Boateng made a run wide as opposed to knifing in towards goal.
Yeah, again, I think, you know, one of the things there Mike is trying to do, and he was trying to thread it through, but it wasn't close. Even if Boateng cut inside there, but you know, it's one of the things that I like about Boateng is that he is running off that ball and trying to get it back.
So come back for Diop. Leonardo. Here's De Jong. He'll punch it into midfield. Fisher will come out with possession here for Seattle. Back to Zach Scott. He'll turn it back to his keeper. Alfaro. All the way into the Galaxy penalty area. Easy for Clement Diop. This ball back to the goalkeeper. He'll have to send into midfield. Garcia now for the Galaxy. Lletget has to put on the brakes. He'll collect it. De Jong up the wing. Good ball. Might be a bit long here, and it is. Over the end line and out. Goal kick.
Well, it was a good idea. I mean, he's just a little too much on it, and you know, would have been a good one had he completed that pass, because the Galaxy had that right flank open.
Hercules Gomez will run onto this one. You'll find Remick trailing on the play. Farfan. Again, Remick on the wing. Watched by Leonardo. The cross intended for Kovar. He's going to run this one down into the corner. Back out. Sturgis to Fisher. Farfan this time. Zach Scott. Again, Sturgis will check back. Fisher wanted to make the run. The ball now behind him. Late was Sturgis on that attempt.
Yeah, and again, there, you know, you always say who's more at fault. Is it Sturgis or is it Anderson? And I think part of the problem was that once you see you're not going to get that ball, you got to make your movements that look, try to come back onside. And you know, that one there for sure, Fisher just wasn't patient enough to stay on.
Here's McGee. You'll find Lletget. Two defenders around the play. Lletget will take it in towards center. Again, Mike McGee. Gordon, Lletget. Three defenders around him right now. Back out for Mike. Plays it through for Gordon, and Miller off his line. Good build-up that time for LA. Steres. Again, McGee will poke it near side. Romney able to shake Kovar for a moment. Right-footed ball into the corner, intended for Boateng. This will be a foul against Boateng. And a free kick for the Seattle Sounders. And we've been talking about the substitution list, though those available for Siggy Schmidt, Seattle Sounders: Tyrone Mears, Brad Evans, Jovan Jones, Christian Roldan, Andy Craven, and Jordan Morris. For the Galaxy, De La Garza on the bench with Laurentowicz. Dos Santos is available to Bruce Arena. Jossie Zardes, Jack McBean, the leading goal scorer in USL action right now, and defensively Jelle Van Dam. So both managers do have options.
Well, they clearly do, and I think that it will definitely be interesting to see who pulls the first trigger on that.
Diop does well to come off his line. He'll collect it. Here's Steres. Gordon. De Jong will switch to the left. Intended for Boateng. Fisher is there. He'll knock it down. Kovar. Back to Fisher. He plays into the Galaxy defense. Herculez Gomez trying to turn the corner. Leonardo does well. Back to his goalkeeper, Diop. Fisher. Here's Sturgis. Nowhere to go for Kovar. They'll have to restart it again. Scott. Kovar. Nice ball from Fisher. Herculez well offside.
Well, both teams are really showing a little bit of ragginess right now. Not the sharpness you need. And I think that's, an interesting factor now of for me, obviously, a young player like for Ziggy, I mean, Morris is a great choice to come into this game for him.
Now, would you play him alongside Herculez or in place of?
I think you put him, well, they've been playing him on the outside of late, but I would think that, I would just go and replace Herculez for straight swap center forward with him. I think he's got pace, he's got strength, and he's got young legs.
Here's Boateng for the Galaxy, working on Fisher. Good work there by Boateng. He'll take it towards the 6, place it towards the spot. This is a handball? No. McGee was right there for the one-time shot. And our referee was also right on the play. Here's Herculez Gomez now. He was thinking about a shot from distance. Plays it along for Anderson. A heavy first touch. Diop off his line. Makes the save. And it'll be cleared over to the far side. De Jong's going to play this ball out, I believe, for the potential injury to the goalkeeper, who took a pretty good knock there, just in the collision on the attempted goal.
Yeah, it was a good save. He came off his line and came up big because that was a good counter by Seattle. And, he comes out and gets it with his feet. And, looking at that shot by McGee, they were pleading for handball. The bench was pleading for handball. But we didn't get a replay on that. But, I mean, it looked like it was a handball. But the ref decided no, sir, and just played on.
Fourth official was just over to the Galaxy's bench getting an earful from the coaching staff.
Well, that's part of his job. He's got to go over and take that abuse, that verbal abuse that you get as the fourth official.
Diop seems to be okay. We're going to continue here for the Galaxy throw-in. Gordon working hard alongside Husidic. Baggio will win this one and get the throw. Here onto the wing, Lletget. He'll get the foul. The far side linesman making the call there to help out the official. Alfaro a little frustrated there. He might have earned himself a yellow card here.
He should. He should, because he kicked the ball right into the player.
And a yellow card issued to Tony Alfaro.
That was the right call by the ref. I mean, obviously, frustration, but it's not a part of the game and shouldn't be allowed.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The yellow card caution has been issued by the referee to Seattle's number 25, Tony Alfaro.
Husidic is going to line this one up for the Galaxy. Take the free kick. Gordon at the top of the area. In front of him, Leonardo. Lletget also hovering around that area. Here's Husidic. Plays it near side. It's deflected towards the far side and cleared away. Here's Garcia. In for Husidic. Husidic again. Still keeping it alive for the moment. Now cleared away by Farfan, able to take it back into midfield. Trying to work the left side. Nigel de Jong well back for that one. Leonardo. Able to play near side. He'll find Romney. And Seattle again on possession. Mathers. Plays on the left. Remick pushing forward. He'll try to go back post. Hercules Gomez sending towards the near post. He scores! And Hercules Gomez puts Seattle on top 2-1 on a brilliant goal for the Sounders.
Well, that one there, I think, was poorly defended by the Galaxy to allow Hercules to slide and slid it to the back post, be unmarked, and then it creeped through. And Diop, I thought, was going to save that, but it surely didn't happen. And now the Galaxy find themselves in a hole, 2-1, as we watch now the replay, Joe. So ball played wide easily, and we let him go here. Hercules in between the two outside and left back.
Seattle goal
Diop needs to just stay home. He comes way out of his goal, and now he leaves an open goal.
Either you get your ball, you don't leave your feet. Certainly you don't leave your feet on that ball.
Well,
Make yourself big at the very least.
You weren't going to get it, so stay, I mean, just read the game, and that was a costly goal there again. So the two goals the Galaxy have conceded tonight for me are goals that are very, very poor on their part.
Here's Romney now for the Galaxy. He'll find de Jong. Husidic. Back for Lletget. Onto his left foot. Lletget. Here's McGee. He'll go back post. It's saved by Miller. Good attempt there by Mike. Miller positioned well, though, to make the save.
Yeah, he didn't get enough power on that. It was easy for the keeper to make that save.
Another ball intended for Hercules Gomez. Diop will come out, play it out of play. This will be a throw-in. Galaxy looking shaky in the back right now.
Well, for me, I mean, he's the high center forward. To leave him unmarked on that is a little bit complexing to me. That the Romney and Leonardo, one of those two, don't really grab onto him on that goal, and I'm sure Bruce is not happy with that goal the way it turned out.
Alfaro will play this one long. Hercules again squares it over for Anderson. And out of play. Goal kick here for the Galaxy. Hey, this is LA, the city of champions. First to 5, second to none. Be there when Steven Gerrard, Giovanni Dos Santos, and your LA Galaxy take on the New York Red Bulls August the 7th at 6:30. A match presented by Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Tickets available right now at lagalaxy.com. 2-1 in favor of the Sounders here. 61st minute. Farfan and Gomez, the goals for the Sounders. De Jong will come out possession for the Galaxy. Husidic this time. Ahead it goes for Sebastian Lletget. Lletget, right channel, plays it onto the wing. Garcia, the one-time cross. Back post, it'll go. Boateng can't get on the end of it, and two Seattle players ran into each other here. Both are down, and here comes the trainer to take a look.
Boateng took off to the back post, but two Seattle guys cleaned each other out on trying to get to that ball. So again, it was a ball that was played wide, whipped into the box, but
Fisher and Kovar.
Yeah, they both went down, and right away the ref stopped the match. And but you know that this is all part of the game, mistakes and so forth. But Diop is not a young goalkeeper anymore, in my opinion. As we look at the replay, and there's a little bit of collision there. It looked like a head.
Back to the head, to the chin type of thing. We saw Kovar just basically drop down to the ground, and certainly Fisher. the look here is, when they're looking at him, is a bit under the chin area right now of Kovar, which, according to the one glimpse we've seen.
Right.
That's some good news there, with Fisher being helped to his feet now.
Right. Well, I think, you know, one of the things here that, you know, rehashing that Galaxy conceded goal is that, you know, when I'm seeing the play and I see it all develop, I'm just saying, you know, how do you let, you know, a player like Hercules get into that position, you know, free a goal, and then it was really just a tap in for him because the goalkeeper was no longer a factor because he was out.
Surprising to him as well, because from that bad angle, he's going to give it a stab, but I don't think he expected at that point to get through all those bodies.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I think it's a shame that, you know, that opportunity is the goal that might be the winner, you know, and that's not what you really want to do in a game like this where, you know, it's do or die in an open cup.
Kovar is not getting up at this point, and he's going to be stretchered off the field.
Yeah, that's not good there. I mean, he is, you know, they've now brought on one of the Galaxy doctors to look at him as well, so that's not a good sign. So I think Zig's going to have to make a substitution right now, and one of the players right now is putting on his game jersey to come in. And it's rolled down.
Okay. Positionally, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Roll down's a midfielder, wide midfielder for them.
Yes. So it's a situation now where, you know, with this long of a stoppage, you know, getting yourselves back into the game and going forward and doing the job that they need to do. The Galaxy now, they're going to be forced to step it up, and I'm sure that may force Bruce's hand here with the last midway through this half now of, you know, who does he want to bring on?
Kovar being helped to his feet here. He's going to try to walk off the field, but certainly you can see how that right shoulder area dangles, and he may have taken the shot to the top of the shoulder here as he's just trying to get off the field and certainly to the locker room as quickly as possible to get further tests for him. Hey, looking to spend a night out with the family? Well, Dove Men's Care Family 4-Pack presented by Food for Less gets you 4 tickets, hot dogs, drinks, and scarves for just $128. Purchase yours today at LAGalaxy.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Substitution for Seattle.
Kovar is actually going to go to the bench.
Exiting the game, number 11, Aaron Kovar. Entering the game, number 7, Christian Roldan.
They're gonna sit him down there and evaluate this, and whether it's his shoulder, collarbone, you know, the conversation there with the one team doctor that came on from the Galaxy is conversing with Dr. Mernelbaum, national team orthopedic surgeon.
Play will continue. We are 11 aside. Roldan comes on for the injured Kovar. 2-1 in favor of Seattle. 66th minute. Leonardo. Romney will send long. Key now for the Galaxy is not to get frustrated, right?
Right, and they got to get it going just like this. You know, a few touches here and there, open the game up, play it wide, get it to Boateng. There you go.
Romney will knock it again for Boateng. Cleared away. Nigel de Jong to keep it alive. Here's Gordon. Husidic finding Lletget. Back out for Husidic. Garcia now pushing up the wing. Heavy first touch. Right into Olex Anderson. His pass for Farfan too much. And the Galaxy fortunate to get possession back. Gordon. Restarted again with Steres. Here's Romney, waits on it. Good chip intended for Mike McGee. Maybe too much air. Zach Scott able to clear. They'll work the far side. Anderson again taken off the ball. Garcia. Into the corner. Lletget is there. Watched by Remick. Galaxy look like they're getting spread out a bit. Here, Ralph.
Yeah, well, Seattle's now kind of gone very defensive and the spaces are opening. And can the Galaxy make something happen out of this now?
Foul against Gordon. Possession back to Seattle here. Spread out meaning not making the runs off the ball close enough to spring something towards goal, to take the defenders out of their positions.
Well, they have to, and I think one of the things now is that it really becomes important. Mike McGee's got to be the guy that really becomes more mobile with good mobility, movement off the ball, while Gordon keeps the back two center backs occupied.
Garcia will have the throw in here. Gordo. Can't find the second ball. It'll be cleared away. Roldan. Knocked forward by Mathers, intended for Hercules Gomez. Here's Usidic now for LA. Romney. Again on the wing, intended for Boateng. 2 and 3 passes and turns over. It's be offside against Hercules Gomez. Approaching the 70th minute here. In fact, inside the 70th minute. I think Bruce might wait another 10 minutes before making a move. What do you think?
I think he's going to make his move within the next 4 minutes if nothing changes here, because he's got to get something better up top.
Lletget working hard to keep possession. He sends it through, looking for Gordon. Fisher getting on the first ball. Rodan able to clear. Romney, his attempted shot, mishit. But McGee keeps it alive here for LA. Garcia. I think he wanted Steres going wide. Steres decided to stay behind. Here's Usidic now. Again, Romney. Chips into the area. Garcia might have a chance for this one. Into the far corner, battles with Alfaro. Alfaro will come out with possession. No foul. Cleared back towards midfield. Anderson pushing forward. Closed down for a moment, but not far enough. Played over to the right side of the circle. Roldan. He'll get away from Usidic, but right into the path of Lletget. Garcia now. Trying to chip it forward, intended for Zach Scott. That's cleared away. That ball over the top has not been there for the Galaxy tonight.
No, not even one time, really. That it gives the Galaxy a chance to collect it or get under it or bring it down, one of the others.
Mathers all the way back to his keeper. Looked like Miller lost sight of the ball for a moment. Here's Steres now. Romney. Boateng. And he'll get the foul here. Free kick for the Galaxy. It looks like Bruce Arena is about to make 2 substitutions.
Yes.
Dos Santos and Zardes will be coming on at some point soon.
Well, just like I said, you know, it's coming within that 4 minutes that I said. And I think one of the things is obviously now you're bringing your best two guys in that you have offensively.
Vucinic sends into the area over the top of Gordon. Kept alive, though. Play to the top of the 6 again. And cleared away. Throw in on the far side for the Galaxy. So Zardes will go as the target. I imagine Dos Santos in for Lletget or Boateng.
Well, I think that you know, looking at it the way it is, I would just take McGee and Gordon off. But again, maybe the coaching staff sees it a little differently on how many minutes so and so wanted to play. But clearly, that's what I would do.
Here's the ball into the area again for Gordon. He can't get on the end of this one. Lletget tries to keep it alive. He'll get the handball against Sturgis and a free kick here for the Galaxy. Good set play opportunity here for LA. And Bruce is going to hold on the subs for now. Meanwhile, Vucinic looking over to the bench, and now the substitutions will happen. Hey, stars align during the summer of soccer. Be there to witness star-studded performances from Paris Saint-Germain, your LA Galaxy, Liverpool, Arsenal, Leicester City, and Chelsea with the summer of soccer 4-match plan, starting as low as $74 per match. For more information, visit lagalaxy.com/summer. McGee and Gordon are done. Nice call, Mr. Perez.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So now they got a chance here to really make something happen. You're bringing in two of your superstars to elevate your game and try to really, you know, get the offensive flowing even more if you can.
De Jong will take the restart off the wall. I thought they'd give it right to Dos Santos with him coming onto the pitch.
Yeah, I thought he might, but then they're saying, he hasn't touched the ball yet. You know, let him get going a little bit, but you know, with his skill, I would say, hey, we're paying him good money. Let him have a shot.
Throwing again here for the Galaxy. Bruce Arena, check that. Siggy Schmidt about to make another sub. Looks like Brad Evans will be the player that's coming on. Here's Romney. Boateng plays it back out. Romney keeps it alive. Roldan able to clear, not far enough. Vucinic squaring. De Jong finds Dos Santos, back to De Jong, back out it goes. Gio playing towards goal. De Jong trying to get onto it with his right foot, can't. Goal kick, and here comes that substitution for Seattle. Nathan Sturgis is done. Brad Evans will replace him, and he'll try to take command of things in the middle of the park.
Well, it's interesting, you know. I mean, Brad Evans has been playing in the center back spot alongside of Marshall, and Sturgis was playing in the midfield. Whether he goes back to his old spot as a defensive midfield or they change it a little bit, and I think they have.
Yeah, Roldan goes into center as Evans comes out wide to the near side here on the right. Here's Miller's goal kick. Foul against Rafa Garcia.
I thought Rafa just jumped him, and his jump and his proudness, you know, he was up and just strength and power and knocked the Seattle fella down. But you know, right now, here's where the Galaxy got to make a push here now and try to get this goal to equalize at least in the next 15.
O'Neal Fisher. Back to Zach Scott. Galaxy press high. Zardes forced the bad pass. Here's Dos Santos looking to even things up on his right foot. Fires! He scores! And the substitutions pay off here for the Galaxy. Tying things up at 2-2. Zardes forcing the bad pass. Dos Santos taking advantage. And we're tied at 2 apiece.
Well, we talk about Leonardo making mistakes. Scott is always good for a little mistake as well, and he clearly made it, you know, a nice little pressing there. Good pressure being put on by Zardes and Dos Santos, and you couldn't have given it to the worst guy to give it to Gio in front of goal all alone, and great finish and anticipation on his part. And now we got ourselves something here, some excitement here.
Here's Romney. winning it back. Here's Nigel de Jong now, playing it up for Zardes. Zardes trying to take on Zach Scott, who does well to play it back to his goalkeeper. Miller. Zach Scott fortunate to get on the end of that ball, otherwise
yeah, if he
Zardes
does, Zardes is in.
Going on here with the Galaxy tied at 2 with the Seattle Sounders here in the entering the 81st minute now.
And Ziggy is going to use that third sub coming up right at next time.
Ball in for Zardes, far side of the area. Not enough on that pass. Here's Vucetić taking off the ball for a moment. De Jong working hard to get possession back against Farfan. That's a foul and a free kick. Vucetić. He'll find Dos Santos. Can't find the handle that time. Throw it for the Galaxy here. Quickly taken. He'll be cleared back. Here's Romney. Jordan Morris will be that player that's about to come on, getting direction.
Yeah, and there's no doubt he was coming after they went down 2-1. And I think Ziggy is saying to himself, you know, hey, let's try to win it now. Let's not even think about it. If I burn all my subs, it's all right.
Here's Fisher in trouble in his own defense. Good work by Boateng forcing that pass towards the goal, and the Galaxy might be able to keep this in the offensive end. Leonardo can't find it, and he'll get himself a free kick out of this. Substitution now for Seattle. Here comes Jordan Morris. He'll replace Olex Anderson, who had a couple of good looks here in the second half. Could have done better with them, and if you're a Sounders fan, you expect him to do better.
Well, now here's the guy that, you know, you spent a lot of money to get, and homegrown talent out of Stanford, who won a national title, was with the national team, some experience. So let's see what he can do now. I mean, this is a huge guy that's coming in there, and they're going to play him more as a central guy, I think.
Vucetić able to get on this loose ball, back to Steres. Will come out the right, Garcia. Lletget now. Working on Remick. Back out for Rafa. He's got de Jong. Again, Lletget onto the wing. He'll run out of real estate here for the goal kick. Goal kick, Seattle. Hey, see the future of your LA Galaxy when Jose Villarreal, Raul Mendiola, and Los Dos take on Portland Timbers 2. That's on Saturday, August 6th at 7:30, right here at StubHub Center's Track and Field Stadium. Tickets on sale now for only $10 at lagalaxy.com. Saturday and Sunday action early on in August, right here at StubHub Center. Galaxy 2 on Saturday night, senior side on Sunday.
Busy time now with the Galaxy, you know, with this game, and then, you know, turn around, got to go up to Portland.
Early start in Portland, as the Galaxy had an early one in Seattle as well. Diop. Knocked ahead by Zardes. Zach Scott, I'm not sure. I think he thought his goalkeeper was coming off his line for that. But that would be a mistake on his part, because I think Miller made the right decision. Dos Santos in for Zardes. Back out wide it goes. Vucetić across. Lletget scores! And the Galaxy take the 3-2 lead. Sebastian Lletget from Baggio Vucetić.
Well, there you go, Joe. I mean, there's the combination of keeping the ball in the final third. Nice hold up there and a good finding, and a nice little movement for Lletget to get himself inside in the box, and clearly unmarked, and caught Seattle by surprise there. But you know, again, you know, it was a nice simple combination of play that kept the ball alive for the Galaxy. As we watch the replay here again, Joe, and you can see it. It's a ball here that's played inside. He turns the corner a little bit to play it wide, and driven ball in, and I don't know, maybe what the keeper's got to come on that one, you know.
What's Alfaro doing there defensively for Seattle, watching that ball come across the 6-yard line?
Yeah, well, hey, good for the Galaxy, bad for Seattle, and now can the Galaxy just manage this game now and get out here with a huge win and get themselves to the semifinals of the U.S. Open Cup from been a long time.
06.
There you go. You know that's history well. So it's now a matter of, does Bruce maybe bring on another defensive guy, or does he just play with the group that he has?
Here's Diop under some pressure from Jordan Morris, cleared away. Kept alive by Fisher for Seattle now. Comes ahead to Brad Evans. He'll play it back. Scott Mathers gets through Husidic. Able to play it far side. Good work there defensively by Sebastian Lletget. This will be cleared to the near side for a throw-in Galaxy off of Fisher. Moments in front of that goal. I thought Lletget was getting a bit tired. He had put in a hard night's work. We were in the 80th minute at the moment. And I thought, well, maybe he's tiring out. Put himself in the right place at the right time, though.
He was, but you know what? He's played a good game tonight, and he's done a lot of work. And just as a little while ago, he intercepted that pass, getting back to help and defend.
Boateng does well to win this one from Zach Scott. Boateng plays it through, another shot, save by Miller off of Lletget again, and Miller may have just saved the Sounders here in the final moments to give them a chance at least. Corner kick, LA.
Well, again, Boateng just too much, you know, too quick, his low center of gravity. You're trying to, there's no way a Scott can stay with him there. And again, he's had another good game tonight. So I think that it's been a good game for those two guys as he skins them there on the replay. And a good save. He comes from near post, far post.
Back to live action off the corner kick. Miller able to pull it down. He'll roll out quickly. Hercules Gomez sending forward, trying to find Jordan Morris. Boateng does well to get back. He'll send it back to his goalkeeper, Diop, who just plays it long downfield. And at this moment in this portion of the match, that's exactly what he should do. Lletget now for Zardes. Back for Lletget, looking for number 2. He scores! It is 4-2 in favor of the LA Galaxy here in the 88th minute. Lletget, his second goal of the night from Zardes, and the Galaxy should be able to close this one out.
Well, hey, how about the defending getting back there by Boateng to knock it back, intercept that pass, then the ball was played, and then a beautiful combination by the two guys you bring in. One-touch passing, bing, 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 and a good finish there by Lletget. So, again, Zardes gets it, he gives it back perfectly, and then, because they had 4 guys back. They had 4 against 2, and the Galaxy score. So, you talk about icing a game late. Wow. I mean, we were looking at one moment, it was 2-1 Galaxy down with 15 minutes to go, and they pick up 3 goals in that period of time.
Here comes Seattle in the final moments of this one. O'Neal Fisher tries to get the cross away. It's deflected towards the top of the box. It'll come out for Husidic. He'll knock into space for Zardes, who waits on it. Back to Husidic, and now Dos Santos. He'll go right side. Garcia will find Baggio. He'll push up to the channel. Lletget again on possession here for the Galaxy. Played to the top of the box. He thought Zardes was going to cut back there, I believe. Or Husidic was going to cycle to the top of the box. One of the two.
Right, I think he was thinking Husidic was going to be that guy. But again, good effort here by the Galaxy to when we said to you a little while ago, can you manage the game? That's the best way to manage it, getting a goal.
Here's Mathers pushing forward for Seattle. Far fence cross, knocked away. Dos Santos checks back. He'll get it back for the Galaxy. Here's Boateng. Ahead to Dos Santos. Lletget. As the Galaxy look to knock this around now, make Seattle chase. This has been a hallmark of this team for the last couple of years now, the possession. Bruce Arena not happy with his goalkeeper. Taking too much time to get that ball away. Romney. Kept alive here by the Galaxy. Zardes now along the end line. Back to the spot for Romney. Couldn't get a clean look at goal there. Good defensive work by Seattle. Cleared out the far side. Hercules Gomez now. Yeah, maybe not the first teams for both clubs. We have 5 minutes of added time before we come to an end here. These coaches want this match now at this point of this tournament. Here's the ball into the area, cleared away by Leonardo. Kept alive by Roldan on his left foot, going to the back post. It's wide and out of play. Goal kick here for the Galaxy. Here comes the substitution for LA. Jeff Lorenowitz will come on, replacing Nigel de Jong.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So de Jong is done.
In the 90th minute. Exiting the game.
His first live action in a couple of weeks now. So he goes 90 minutes. And that's enough, says Bruce. Laurentowicz will come on in his place.
Number 21, Jeff Laurentowicz.
Well, a good game for Nigel tonight, you know, on both sides of the ball, defensively, offensively. And, you know, it was good for him because, you know, he hasn't played in a while to get a full competitive 90-minute game to help him get his rhythm and game back.
Here's Brad Evans near side. Back it goes for Zach Scott. And Romney does well to let this one go out. Throw in LA. Here's Diop. Zardes does well to get to the first ball, but Fisher under some pressure now from Dos Santos. And this is what Seattle didn't have to deal with early on, right? The type of pressure in their own end.
Well, yeah, I think that, you know, the work rate of Gordon and McGee fizzled a little bit, and then they picked it up, those two guys, when they came on.
Good job by Diop this time coming off his line to clear this ball away in front of Hercules Gomez. Evans can't keep it alive. Laurentowicz will clear it away. Throw it. Here's Brad Evans. He'll take this throw as Seattle tries to get numbers into the area. The long throw by Evans. Towards the spot it'll go. It'll come down in front. Cleared away by Laurentowicz. Lletget to Garcia. Zardes now for LA. Lletget chopped down. That's a foul. Free kick.
I think this is a good game and a confident builder for Sebastian Lletget this game here, the way he's played tonight, and will help him going forward, I think, to get his confidence back.
I think he's being rewarded by Bruce also, letting him stay on the pitch and finish it off. He's put two in the back of the net. He's played well. Normally he gets about 80 minutes, right?
Yeah, well, I think, you know, that's important as well, but I think, you know, one of the keys for me was that, you know, I think that the way he subbed those two players up front was the movement that I saw, and I think Bruce saw it as well, and it really helped inject the Galaxy's offense tonight.
Farfan over to Brad Evans. Again, finding a foul called against the Galaxy here. Mathers this time. Boateng will slowly walk off the 10 yards. And Dos Santos wants the referee to mark the ball instead of the 10 yards. Here's the restart. Hercules playing it towards the backside of the 6. Jordan Morris keeps it alive. No, he was off. And possession back to the Galaxy here in the closing moments of this one. The Galaxy looking to advance to the semifinals of the U.S. Open Cup.
Well, it's a good performance tonight by the Galaxy in the sense of how they responded when they were down 2-1, how they responded when they were down 1-0.
Another throw here for LA. Our referee points to midfield. This one has come to an end, and the Los Angeles Galaxy take this quarterfinal 4-2 over the Seattle Sounders. Moving on, and the Sounders are done in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup.
Well, I think it was a good performance, and overall, you know, I think that, you know, one of the things that you could see here is that whether it's the first team, second team, I think that the Galaxy's mentality right now is in a much better place. There's no question. They're playing with confidence even when they're down, versus the Seattle club where they're still trying to get it together. They're still pushing. They're frustrated, and it's just becoming more and more difficult to try to get it going in the right way. As my friend Ziggy just kicked the ball from his bench towards the Galaxy bench with frustration. He's a competitive guy, and sometimes you can turn your season around with going far in a competition like this to help you turn your regular season around.
Sebastian Lletget with 2 goals, and the Galaxy come back from 2-1 down to win 4-2. We'll come back to wrap it up right after this.
Thank you for spending it here with us. As you exit the facility, we ask that you be mindful of our neighbors in this.
Well, we've reached the point of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup where you breathe a sigh of relief, right? The games are important. Quarterfinal tonight, and the LA Galaxy. It wasn't pretty at times, but the final score, if you're a Galaxy fan, 4-2. You're pleased with the result there, especially the way the Galaxy took their goals.
Yeah, I think one of the things is you see the score line, you think, whoa, wow, 4-2. But it was a competitive match. It was really a match that, you know, I think that the Galaxy had moments that they were up, they were down, but they clearly worked their game and made it better when they needed to, and that was huge in my thinking, that, you know, to respond the way they responded in the last 15 minutes is a real positive to take and going forward.
Now, Ralph, let's take a look at the highlights of this one. We have all the goals for you, as Seattle got things going early off of Galaxy mistake. There were defensive mistakes in this match.
Yeah, he's trying to make a pass in the line of right in there, easy for Farfan to intercept, and then he just chips the keeper. And, you know, I thought, oh boy, that's not the way you want to start. But, you know, the Galaxy respond a little bit with a nice layback ball here that turns into a shot pass, and then, you know, Alan Gordon tucks it away. So it was good for him, you know, Gordon getting himself a goal. It's been a while since he's had one.
But Seattle responds to take the lead in the second half here.
Yeah, and it was a ball played to the back post that, you know, you're just leaving Hercules Gomez there, and the keeper comes and taps it in. But the Galaxy responded well. They got one back to equalize on the goal that the Santos scored on their mistake, and then a ball played inside the box there with, as you mentioned, Joe, a defender in that near post zone. He allows it to go through as the keeper, and then a nice 1-2 double pass there, and then again Sebastian tucking it away, and you know, a good game for him. And not only because he scored, but I think his overall performance, his energy, his effort, his play offensively, defensively, and you know, it was a game that I think that the Galaxy, you know, you could see they wanted to win because, you know, Bruce is coming with his 2 guns, brought him in, didn't hesitate. And they came in and they responded. As we look at the time frame, they responded 2 minutes in, and then they picked up 2 more in the last minutes of regulation. So very, very pleasing overall to move on and advance in this competition, and now they find themselves in the semifinals.
Sebastian Lletget earning man of the match honors, the game-winning goal, and then the second goal earns the brace, 85th and 88th minutes. Time of the goals for him. Good performance on his part, and as you mentioned, the substitutions doing their job. Dos Santos scoring, Lletget getting the assist from Zardes as well. So everybody coming together there in the last 15 minutes, giving the Galaxy the 4-2 win over the Seattle Sounders. For the Galaxy, first time in the semifinals of this tournament since 2006. It's been a while.
That is a while, Joe. That's 10 years, you know, and I think that clearly for me, you know, when you look at it, you rest two of your superstars tonight in Keane and Gerard to go up for this weekend. Giovanni technically and Zardes only played 20 minutes with the 5 minutes of injury time, so they weren't taxed. So that's all positives. But I think the most important positive you get is you get players like Gordon getting himself a goal, getting McGee to play a lot of minutes that he needs, and then getting Boateng and obviously Lletget back on the pitch, and then Nigel de Jong getting minutes there are all important down the road and helping your squad and keeping people, you know, ready if called upon and needed.
Seattle strikes first. Seattle takes the lead in the second half. The Galaxy then respond with 3 straight goals and get the win, 4-2 over the Seattle Sounders. For Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino saying so long from StubHub Center. Sebastian Lletget with the brace on the night. That's the story of this one as the Galaxy advance to the semifinals of the U.S. Open Cup. The Sounders are out. 4-2 the final in favor of LA. Good night.